Well, I have done this camp before, very early on when I started my channel. This is a wood I grew up in, and it has been cleared up a lot since last time I come. It'd be about 2 years ago now, and that is where I lived there. I don't know whether you'll see asses there, but his back garden just came straight into these woods, and there was a pig farm here. But if you've already seen this, I don't think it got many views, about 100 or so. But Ravensdale woods this is. So what I'm going to do now, I mean, it has been, last time I come here it was just like full of rubbish. Oak as well, all oak wood. So I'm going to make my way down to the river and see if that's been cleared up as well. But yeah, good childhood this one. This is where pig farm I just here. Loads of them, great big fat pigs, rats and everything you could, you know what I mean, that's when you could like get a swill from schools and that. Brings back some memories. Well, this is old Goldies mill. I'm sure it was a woolen mill. It used to be a big factory at one time, and up on the roof on the other side it used to have Goldies in big painted letters. I've no idea when it started, and I've no idea when it shut down. I know it was still open in the 40s because I think they was doing army uniforms. First and Second World War, I think. But it looks as though they bricked it all up as well, but obviously where there's a will there's a way. I tell you, I'll have a quick urbex round and then get down to the river. What might I walk in here? There used to be a water wheel here as well, but there's not much left at all. So I'll have a quick pan round and get on with my camp. Well, the last time I was here, this was all factory. This has all been knocked down. I would say in the last 10 years. All this used to be the factory part. You could have a good little urbex here. This is where the water wheel was. So yeah, obviously the river Maun must have been flowing a bit more rapidly in them days. But I'm not even climbing up there to get in. But no, this is where the water wheel was around this area. So I'm going to shoot off. I'll walk river way down there. Where'd it go? Well, I did have to climb in eventually. I couldn't leave a place like this without looking in it. And to tell you the truth, there isn't much of it left at all. I think it's just, well, 2 rooms to start with. Yeah, there's just 3 rooms left. I'm not even going to try and get upstairs. Well, I'm a bit pushed for time actually. Oh dear. Yeah. I'll catch you later. Well, believe it or not, I'm not the smallest of blokes now. That was a bit of a tight squeeze. And it looks as though this one's even tighter. But I'm yeah. I'll turn this off a bit. Yeah. Love it. So that's the way that I come in, and I've gone through tin, a lot of effort just to get in here, you know. Yeah, I love it. Only 2 rooms here. It's a shame really. Oh, Look at this. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds whether to just sod off the riverside walk and just get bivvy down. Well, I haven't bought bivvy, but just get sleeping bag down there. If it does rain, I have bought a tarp, and just get into through the hole. You know, you come to a place and you just get a feeling for it, and like it just says stay. But I don't know. It is a nice area, and there is 3/4 moon. Well, nearly a full moon. It's full moon Sunday, and the moon would be passing over here where the sun is now. I can't miss sun really. But, I don't know. I'm going to sit down here, have a can, and see what happens. I might stop here. Well, I'm going to move on that river. Oh, daisies beat me to it, so I'll move on. I'm going to have a camp here one night though, probably on a full moon, winter, on that ledge there if it's still here. Well, I haven't filmed a lot at walk because some of these paths with all the rain that we've been having is quite muddy, so I'll just put phone in pocket. But anyway, it looks as though I'm coming up to another bit of a tricky part. Well, all along this river line we used to have rope swings. I know I'm repeating really at first camp, but and here there was always a pipe going over there. That storage works over there. It was never fenced in, but there was a black pipe that used to run along now. That's been replaced, and Robin Hood stuff all used to go along the little gang we were in. I still love this area. I'm not even thinking of impaling myself on there. I reckon I'm going to make my way to that little cove and have a camp in there like I did last time. Well, look here, all this looks good. All this were rubbish last time I was here, all going right up the bank there. And I had this beautiful place for a camp. And not far to get little bits of wood. I'm not after a big fire. But yeah, I mean the incline is a bit further up that way, so I'm gonna have a look there, and I might end up back down here, right near this river. I'll see. Well, I haven't done much filming on track here. Whew, that is a bit steep really, with pack on back. You've got the river down there, and I'm going to have a setup in here like I did last time. A bit more graffiti on it, but we're stopping here, Frederick. And I'm going to have the same setup. I'm going to get tarp up from these rocks here, and well, I'll get on with it. Well, there is one or two camps that get up here, and to tell you the truth, it's not a lot of groundwood. I've come across this. It's deadfall, we're dead standing there. I don't fancy climbing up here or going a long way around to pick it up, so I'm going to hope. I've threw some blue rope over on this stick here, so I'm hoping now I'm going to get a bit of that down, so I'm not walking. Yeah, it's working well. Right, Frederick, get out of the way. I I think that'll be enough. Well, I'm all set up. I've started doing wood around here with bits of glass, and it's been raining all week actually, on and off, and I'm not too sure about that setup, but I'll show you that later. Got hammock there, Frederick's here, but if that fails from this ledge, I mean that ledge is overhanging at the moment, but I don't know whether any water would get down here. If it does, it's straight on hammock at that bottom end. But anyway, I'm going to clear this up. If worse comes to worse, but it's hammering it down all night, I can clean this out and just get in here with sleeping bag and roll mat, but it does need a clean out. It's not as bad as what I expected actually. And, gas canisters and that, but I'll clean that out and level it off. Start getting a bit of a fire together. All cleaned all that out, and there I might get 5 minutes in there actually. Dog blanket. Anyway, sun's going down. I've no idea what time it is. It must be 8 o'clock. It's a bit slippy here. We've got a bit of a drop down there as well. Anyway, wait for this to go down. Well, I'll give you a pan round where I'm stopping tonight. I'll tell you something. It's quiet. You've got these little hollers carved out into rock here. It all depends what kind of camper you are. I mean, if you can get in there as you come round, there's another one here. I'll try and. There's another one here. It's mainly used as a fire pit, but you can get a bivvy under there. Just level it out. Here where I'm stopping, I've picked all glass up and rubbish, and best I can. Well, there ain't no glass, is the thread, and I'm not having a big fire. Just collected a bit of wood. I'm going to have fire here. I've cleared that little nook out there. I'm going to put dog blanket in there. I don't think he'll stop in there for 1 minute, but I will admit, since I've levelled that out where it's damp, it is stinking slightly of piss. But anyway, what I've gone for here is the reclaimed tarp. I've put it onto this root coming out at rock, same as hammock. It's just a cricket netting hammock, and just a blue roll mat and summer sleeping bag. I've got a soft shell and a no creature coating just in case it rains. Dog blanket. I've picked up all that rubbish. There's still, when I look down this bank, there's still 1 or 2 cans, but I'll attempt that in the morning. Oh, this is just tied off to a tree. If it rains, I don't know whether this will fail as it's coming down rock. If it does, it's me straight on in sleeping bag. But the best thing about it is that there is a ridge, that ridge there, that does bring it to about, yeah. I never got wet last time. I did think it rained just a little bit. Anyway, this is going on. It's just dug down with a couple of tins of red stripe. I'm not on a big drink, so I might not even drink them, but yeah, it's better than flapping up there. I mean, if that starts going up there, you know it's a bit windy. And that's it. Ravensdale River. Look at that dog. Look at that. That's going to go down between these trees here. Anyway, this is going on. Well, Well, here's my cook kit for tonight. I've just bought 2 homemade penny burners. That one's off Effie Wild Camper, and this one I've had for ages. Jack made me this when he first started Duke of Edinburgh. I've had that years. And what I've got here is I don't know what shop it's from. It's one in town that I go in with our woman. I think it's a stainless steel thingy. It's a bit. I think I've just grinded it in half, and well, I've got 2 pieces on it. In here, my fire thing. Oh, I was going to bring one of these. I have used them before. They're not that clever, but I'm going to eat a good bash today, but I can't be bothered. It's one of them like saws from China. In here it's fat wood, and I have come pretty prepared because it has been raining. In the little thing here, I've even got bits of dust cloth that bought pretty well, cotton wool, and in there is already some pre-shaven fat wood. But I have bought this big, my fat wood handled ferro rod, and here this is a knife. I bought this knife because this is the kind of knife that I had when I was a kid round here, hanging around here before they took it off me, never to be seen. And I did buy one from ZP, Keith, that had a handle. It looked a bit like it, well, I thought it did. And I purchased one off him. It was called the Native American, and then Dave Sourbuts gave me this. It has been sharpened on the edge as well, on the second edge. It is a sharp knife. I've been wanting people to make a sheath for me. It did come with a sheath, but it's well worn. I want a decent sheath making. I have just put it in this for the time being to match it with a ferro rod. Anyway, I've just bought 1 billy can. I asked my missus to get me some meat. I've been at work all day. I says, look, Kaz, can you get me some meat? And she bought me this. Really minted lamb beef burgers. So I bought grill. That's beer that I had left over from last week. So I'm going to get into that. And we're going to chill out for it, aren't we? I've got some Red Stripe, I've got Buffalo bottle. I don't know whether I'll get into all that. I'll definitely not drink them. And get fire on in a bit. The sun's just going down now, so I'm going to sit and watch that. Well, to life and death. There it goes. Well, I'm using Jack's penny burner that he made me tonight, and I'll try that tomorrow. I'm going to go brew one. But I'm not going to go brew one really. I'm just going to heat some water up because I need a bit of a flame, because there is a few like midges, gnats we call them down here, mozzies, and a few biting things that's congregating around. So I'm going to get a bit of a, I might even get a bit of a fire going in a bit, get some smoke going, because this is bioethanol I think I'm burning here, from Andy Ragg. I got it from Andy Ragg at Edale. Got 2 bottles I think, and it's down there. It's not a bad little ledge actually. Anyway, I'm going to finish my can. Just that. In fact, I've really got to cook all that meat. Meat, Fred. Well, I'm just slowly grilling. Well, it's all taken off now. These minted lamb steaks that Kaz got me. Looking good. I've tied a stick on it. They're not looking too bad at all. I reckon, Fred. Oh, look at that. A double minted lamb burger steak. Yeah, it's a bit hot. It's a bit hot, Fred. Well, we're just finishing off last day. Burgers. Oh no. I look beautiful, Freddy's. Anyway. Back up Red Strike. So I'm going to finish that and then I'm going to get in bed. I'll put wood on fire. Chill out. Watch this moon come over. See you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. It's only 6:30 and it's the first camp in ages where there's been no rain. Frederick's still fast asleep. It would have been interesting really how had this setup would have coped with some rain, so I'll give a pan round. Because I'm not hanging around today. I've got a lot to do at home. So I'll give you a pan round here. And let's see what you think. Well, this tarp is well spaced out. Down into that tree. Under here, I've done it so it's just under that ledge. Yes. I've tied havoc off, which is that blue rope going up to that root of that tree. This side of the top is just weighted down with 2 cans. It was a really quiet, peaceful night. No rain, no wind. Got a good night's sleep. So I'm going to get up, make a brew, and start packing up. Well, this is using that penny burner from effing Wildcamper. Working pretty well. Oh, that's breakfast. Porridge and coffee. And it's a good little burner, that. That didn't take long to boil at all. Let's shoot off it a bit. Nice, Fred. Well, it's 8:10 and I'm about done here. I've got everything down, everything's packed up. I'm going to have a walk into Wooders, follow this river, and get Maun to pick me up, if he will, from down Wooders Bottoms. I've cleared all this up, all that rubbish is being took away. I've got it there. I'm not going to have a major clear up. I mean, I could go all weekend just picking people's cans up and you know, I mean, I'm just gonna take that that's in vicinity And this is where hammock were there to there, and tarp covering all this. This is what I mean about that ledge. The tarp went along there, and if it would have rained, I'm sure the water would have come off and hit the tarp. I don't know, I wish it would have rained. It's a long time since I've been on a camp without any rain. But anyway, it's going on. I'm gonna shoot off. That way. Come on, Fred, let's go. Well, I'm about 3/4 of a mile away from where I camped. Kids coming down, lighting fires. If I'd got time, I'd bail some water out, but I'm meeting Jack in at 15-20 minutes. Got a bit to go yet. I'll carry on. Well, I'm near Major Road, so we're going to get Fred on lead and meet Jack in car park. Well, it is my lift. It's pretty early. That there, if you carry on there, that's Wooders Bottoms, separates Maun Trail. That road does here. Well, it's been a good camp. I enjoyed that. To say I wasn't going to come. I'm going to get this rubbish in that bin there. And so until next time, bye.